barbecue with pineapple coleslaw. It's what's for dinner tonight. All right, so I've been a bad hostess, I have to admit. The past few weeks, I haven't been showing you what's for dinner. I admit it. It's been a crazy few weeks between school letting out, so my job is ending. I'm officially jobless for the summer. My oldest daughter graduated, my birthday party. I mean, things have been a little bit crazy. And I did make a couple of videos last week, but unfortunately, I'm having audio problems, and that's why I'm not using the microphone today. So here we are. But I am cooking for dinner tonight. I'm home this week. Well, my menu has changed this week because my schedule has changed this week. So what I'm making tonight was actually supposed to be for Thursday night, but we're going to do it tonight because I already bought the meat. So we're going to do it. So tonight we are having slow cooker pulled pork with pineapple coleslaw. So, I don't do anything in the crock pot without my liner. So I started with my liner, and then I already have a pork shoulder roast in there. Okay, we're good to go. This part is super simple. It's 9:30 in the morning, and look at me, getting my crock pot meal started early because I don't work now, so I can do it in the morning and not have to do it the night before. So here we are, 9:30 in the morning. We got the pork roast in here. We are just gonna, my grandma's salt and pepper shakers, we are gonna salt and pepper this generously. So I need to add about a half of a cup of chicken broth. Just kind of eyeball that in. And then about a half a cup of balsamic vinegar. Now, unless you're new here, I don't typically do a whole lot of measuring. I'm only measuring this right now to make sure I have enough, but I'm sure I will be adding more than a half a cup. Because, one, this is a pretty big roast in here. This calls for a 3 or 4 pound roast. This one's more in between 4 to 5 pounds, so I am going to add a little bit more than what the recipe calls for. And 2, I love balsamic. I'm in love with balsamic vinegar, so I'm just going to add it to my heart's content. So we got about 2/3 of a cup right now, and we're going to go with that. Okay, put that right on down on the top. This is now ready to go. I'm gonna go stick it everything in that crock pot and get it started, and then we're gonna get started on the coleslaw. All right, so I have just thrown that pork roast in the crock pot. It's all getting started cooking. It's gonna be great. But I gotta get the slaw ready. Slaw's something you wanna make ahead of time and let it marinate and get all those good flavors together to get it ready for dinner tonight. Okay. In the recipe that I will post to the website, it is gonna give you an actual full recipe for pineapple salsa. Unless you're new, I'm not doing all that. So I just ordered a jar of pineapple salsa from Walmart. And we are gonna pre-shredded cabbage. I ain't doing all that. I'm not. So let's get this bag open, and we're just gonna get this coleslaw made up and stuck it in the fridge and ready for later. Simple and easy. Got the cabbage in there. Just gonna have to, we'll just make it all. All right. I will take this jar of pineapple salsa and dump it in. All right, and then we need a little bit of apple cider vinegar. It says to use a tablespoon. Then it says a tablespoon of avocado oil or olive oil, so I'm going to use the olive oil. All right. Pretty easy peasy, right? We're just going to mix that up. Let's have a quick taste. So good. I'll find a lid for this bowl now. Alright, I'm going to put that lid on there and stick this in the fridge, and it's going to be ready for dinner tonight. Kaylee wants to show you she got a letter from the governor for her, or who is it?
Our congressman.
Our congressman, because she graduated high school. She wants you to see. She's very proud. I'm very proud. Very proud of her. My graduate. I love you.
That was my eyeball.
I kissed her eyeball. I'm her mom. Whatever. It's done. Look at me. I have completely changed everything since this morning. I mean, my hair is gone. I took my extensions out. I changed my clothes. I'm a completely different person from this morning. That's all right. Look at here. That pork roast is all ready to be chopped up and good for dinner. So I am going to pour out this juice and we're going to shred this off. All right, so this one does have a bone in it. Usually I would buy one that does not, but this is what came. So let me get that bone out of there. I'm going to tell you, it's so tender. The meat is so tender that bone is just going to come right on out. Look at there. Not a problem. I may get that to the pups. All right, this is ready to get all chopped up. And if you've been following along, this is not just for hamburger, okay, or ground beef. I'm from the South, we call it all hamburger. This thing is great for really kind of chopping up any kind of meat. So I am just going to use this to get this all nice and chopped up in there. I'm going to tell you one more thing I'm going to do real quick. Now, I did not pour all of the juice out. I poured most of it. I wanted a little bit left in here just to help keep the meat moist. Moist. I'm going to take some barbecue sauce. I don't particularly need the barbecue sauce, but I think the kids will because the kids are not going to eat the slaw. But it will pair nicely with the slaw, so we're good. But before I do anything, that is so good. For a second there, I thought maybe it needed a little bit more salt, but I don't think it does. I think it is good to go. All right, I'm going to pour some barbecue sauce in here just to add a little bit of maybe flavor for the kids, really and truly. Enough to get us some good flavor in there. So we're going to take us a hamburger bun. We're going to put some of the barbecue, some of that barbecue on there. See if we got that skin, so it's real fatty. Okay. Let me move all this around so we can get to everything. All right, so we've got the barbecue on there, and the next thing is the slaw. Now you see we've had that slaw in there pretty much marinating and getting all those flavors combined together throughout the day. It is good to go. We're going to put that right on top. Now, ask me if I made something to go with this, like any kind of side. I did not. But that's okay. It's all right. I think Dolly's hungry too.